One of the weirdest shaped baits from Jackall finally arrives. The next installment of Citizens from Working Class Zero. And Orion for everyone. This is what's new this week at the Hookup Tackle. Welcome to the Hookup Tackle. The Hookup Tackle is the world's largest showcase of Megabass products, featuring baits and colors not found at any other dealer. The Hookup also offers a wide display of OSP, Evergreen, Depths, Lucky Craft, Jackall, and many more. The Hookup Tackle is owned and operated by family, is staffed by guides and verified tackle nerds who love helping anglers elevate their craft. If you're in the Phoenix area, we'd love to have you stop by our showroom and check out the wonderful world of Megabass and the Hookup for yourself. If you shop online, there are almost 10,000 SKUs of Megabass products alone, with hundreds of other companies and new products being added daily. So next time you're looking for that hard-to-find bait, that color your fish have never seen before, or maybe you just want to elevate your game, look at thehookuptackle.com. What is up, my friends? Welcome back to another episode of What's New This Week at the Hookup Tackle. I am Ben with the Hookup Tackle, aka the Tackle Otaku on Instagram, being joined by my buddy Jeffrey the King. What's up, Jeffrey the King?
What's up, pal?
Good morning, sir. Happy Sunday to you. Happy Sunday, everyone. We're the Hookup Tackle USA. This is where we break down new product arrivals as well as important restocks so you guys can stay on top of the game. Now, our good old friend Ed Customs has
returned.
Oh, yes. Welcome back, Customs stalling everything. Yep. So if you guys have been around us for a while, you'll know that shipping and logistics have been a nightmare, and they come and go in waves, and we are back to one of those crazy waves. So a lot of key items I know a lot of you guys have been waiting on will drop as soon as we can get them across the border and into our hands. So be patient if you guys are waiting on things like the next Respect series drop and so on and so forth. So any day now they should come, and we should have some amazing stuff. The other logistics nightmare, Jeff, right now, unfortunately, involves... So last week I was like super stoked because I actually found Orion again.
Yeah.
And I bought a bunch and then figured it was back, so we kind of binged the week a little hard.
Oh, God.
And I went to 3 shops yesterday, and it's gone. So this is my, Sunday morning ham and eggs in a can. So cheers, my friends. Not the brand I was hoping for. Delicious nonetheless. It's getting tough, Jeff.
It's been a rough year for Orion, dude.
It has.
I thought we were gonna start off pretty heavy with them, but Kieran seems to be making more of an appearance.
Well, cheers, my friends. Happy Sunday. Thank you for letting us join you. Again, here's what we're going to do, Jeff.
Okay.
We have no Orion to drink.
No.
And I was afraid this was going to start becoming a problem. So I teamed up with my good friends at Roboworm to create Orion for everyone.
For everyone.
So here we go. The official drop of Orion. Orion, call it whatever you would like, but this is a worm. A lot of people, when they build custom colors, right, they want to build them like a crawfish pattern, right, or a shad pattern.
Yep.
Yeah. I chose to make mine look like beer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Different?
I mean, you got to think differently,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, the fish are alcoholic for sure.
100%. I mean, all they do is drink.
Yeah.
Am I right? So, when Kenta was in here, he was talking about, if people are throwing big, I throw small. If people are throwing small, I throw big, right? I'm thinking, like, if they're trying to imitate, like, shad and crawfish, I'm going to imitate beer.
Yeah.
Right? Because the fish want to have a good time, too. So, here you go. The official drop of Orion. So, it has this beautiful lager color to it, right? I tried to match the logo colors of the white with the red and blue flake, so it looks literally just like an Orion, right?
So the white's
foam
the
top.
foam? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, genius. Now,
brilliant.
Here's the cool thing about this color. Yes, it was designed after my favorite beer, but we actually brought this in a few months ago. We just wanted to do some random stuff with it, right? Drop it in some mystery boxes and stuff. A lot of our staff has been using this and absolutely crushing on it. And a lot of you guys that got this in your mystery boxes have been begging for more, which is how it works with Orion. Once you try it,
Never go back.
yeah, it's a gateway. So here you go, guys. I made it in 2 worms. We have a 6-inch straight, a 5.5-inch curly, and this is going to be a limited run. So if it is of interest to you guys, definitely scoop it up. I don't know if this is officially the first beer-colored worm.
It probably is.
But it's the first beer-colored worm here. So super stoked about it. There you go. Orion, available now. While we are on custom robos, Jeff, there's a guy here. His name is Griff. Griff, you here anywhere? Yeah. Would you mind coming here for a second? So Griff, as you know, one of my dear friends, I don't like to give the guy a lot of credit, but he actually developed a super dope color. And this was a color that was only available in a limited edition box. Well, let me let him tell you.
Yes. So we got the yes worm. We brought it in the curly tail this time. It's a super sweet, transparent green pumpkin with a green flake. And then it has the
Blue flake.
It's got a sick green flake on there.
Definitely blue flake. It might look a little green coming through green pumpkin. That's how it works. That's science.
Let me grab every other green pumpkin blue flake and we'll see.
Whatever it is, it's a combination that's sick.
Yeah.
And it works.
Yeah.
I hate to admit it, but
yeah, it's a sick worm. Everybody knows that I like the blue flakes and the green pumpkin, so we just added them together, put a blue vein on it, and
did you just say you liked blue flakes in green pumpkin, and that's why you put it in there?
yeah.
Right. Because it's blue flake. Good luck editing this one. I'm just gonna sit back here and drink my Kieran.
So we put it in there. It's a great worm. You know, everybody knows that green pumpkins can get bit all over the planet, so give it a try. Pretty excited to try the new curly tail. I haven't tried this one yet, so I'll probably take 2 of these out of this pack and go throw them for an hour and call it a day.
It is really funny that the guy that doesn't like to drop shot or throw a worm has probably the best color in the stupid thing. Well done, sir. Nice color. Good?
As good as it'll ever be.
Now, the color that he actually copied, because he's kind of a knockoff artist, we also brought in the original amazing green pumpkin color, Craw. We also redid it in a 6-inch straight tail, so first time ever in that, and we brought it back in the 5.5-inch curly. So again, a green pumpkin based color, purple vein, purple and copper flake in this, so a lot like a 330 type color. So as you guys know, this is definitely a color that floats around the shop a lot. Again, going to be a limited drop on the yes, limited drop on the Craw. And we also did it in a peanut butter and jelly style color in the 5.5-inch curly. This is called Kids Menu, designed after a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's basically a people's worm top and a margarita mutilator bottom. So just a great PB&J color. Should be an absolute smallmouth killer for you guys. So there you go, some custom colors from Roboworm starting off the segment. Available now. All right, let's drop to Working Class Zero. So as you guys know, we're huge fans of Working Class Zero here at the shop. As Mike is able to produce Citizens, he's done a great job of filtering some through to us so that we can bring these drops to you guys. So here you go. Here is the official drop for today. We are launching the 6-inch in Goblin and redropping the 7-inch in Silver. So if you guys have been waiting on Citizens, this is a great time to stock up. The Silver is pretty self-explanatory, probably the best all-around, most universal color. So there it is in the 7-inch. The Goblin is pretty much like a green pumpkin color, so it's going to be a great one. If you guys are fishing around bluegills, baby bass, it's just I mean, green pumpkin is pretty universal, right? So just a great all-around color. He doesn't make it very often, so if you guys have been waiting for, you know, just, again, a dope swim bait, this guy's designed to fit on a 6/0 beast hook. It fits on an 8/0 as well. With this guy is going to be a 7-inch, 2.5 ounce guy, so you're going to want to go with the 10/0 on there. So there you go. They're only available while supplies last. They are likely going to fly out of here. So if you guys have been looking for Citizens, definitely grab them right now. You can come back to this video or just put this on a little corner, grab these while you can, and there you go. Thank you, Mike. Working Class Zero, available now. All right, Jeff, let's make a jump to one of the weirder looking hard baits that I've seen come out in a while. We saw this at ICAST, right? And everybody was super excited for this bait, and then it just took a really long time to get production going, but finally we see it arrive here in the United States. I introduced to you the official launch of the Piku. You like that name?
It's an interesting name and lure.
It's a very interesting lure. So here's one out of the package. Now, the Piku is a floating bait. It's designed as a topwater twitch bait. Okay, now you'll notice that it has line ties on the top and the front. This is actually designed to be the line tie. Okay, so this is where you're going to attach your line. This can be used if you want to attach like a little chin weight or something to actually let it sink down and move it. Probably will never get used, but you can play with this. If you tie to this, the bait is goofy. So you're going to tie to the top. This is designed for you guys to cast and just kind of twitch really lightly, and the bait is going to just kind of quiver on the surface the same way that like a dying minnow or dying bug or dying bait fish would if it's just sitting on the top and it's just kind of flicking, right? It's designed to give that same motion on top. So it's a slow moving bait. It's a precision kind of moving bait, but it's a really cool, really fun bait. Just something totally different that is going to be outside of the box, different than a popper, walking topwater bait, anything like that. So if you guys are looking for a very finesse option, this could be it. Let me spec it out for you. It's 78 millimeters long, 4.9 grams. So this is definitely, you know, spinning rod territory or bait finesse type territory here. But, you know, when they get pressured and you're in skinny water or you need something just super finesse, it could be a really good option. The colors are super dope. So Jackall, you crushed it on the colors. So good job on that. Excited to get these in your hands and see what happens. So for now, a lot of guys have been waiting on this. So I expect these to probably go pretty quick. The Piku, available now from Jackall. And while you're on Jackall, we also see a big restock of the Bounty fish. So this is the soft plastic fluke style bait, you know, with the new joint system in there. 158 millimeters long, designed to be a high float, super float type fluke that you can walk like a frog, and you can put in some really thick cover, more of a topwater style bait than anything. But they've been flying out of here. So if you guys have missed the last couple of batches or just looking for some restocks, all the colors are back in the Bounty fish. All right, Jeff, let's jump to Megabass. Now, some important restocks in Megabass to let you guys know about. A lot of these items you guys have been asking on for quite a while. Some have been trickling in and flying out. So just letting you guys know that some of this is back. So let's start right here. This is a bait that was released at the end of 2021. It immediately sold out because the production was really small in it. Finally, we see a legit supply. Legit? Dude, 3 sips of Kieran?
Yeah, done.
This is legit. So here you guys go. The X-Nanahan. So we see it in a regular version, X-Nanahan, as well as a X-Nanahan +1. Would it be better? Let me just take them out of the package. So these guys are 75 millimeters long. They are 1/4 ounce. All right, so here we go, out of the package. So we see the X-Nanahan up top. We see the X-Nanahan +1 version down below. Now this is going to be a very finesse option, probably the most finesse jerkbait option in a size that's still pretty easy to cast. They're still going to weigh 1/4 ounce. They do have the dual weight transfer system, so they cast very well. They have a very erratic motion under the water, so just a great small profile jerkbait from Megabass. Excited to get these back. They're also available in a bunch of newish colors. Sexy Monroe, Baby Perch, right? So they're going to be a color line that is going to have some familiar colors to you guys and then some new colors as well. So if you guys have been looking for these or just looking for a small jerkbait option, the X-Nanahan is a great one to look at from Megabass, available now. All right, while we are on jerkbaits, just some important restocks. Again, the 110 +1 juniors have been really difficult to keep in stock. They are flying out of here. Of course, it's kind of jerkbait season for a lot of you guys. So if you guys have been waiting on any of the key colors, the Matte Shads, Northern Secrets, Spawn Cherries, all those return this week. We also see a huge restock in the regular Ito Vision 110s, the +1s, the +2, all the core colors are back. So Wagin, Hasus, GG Trout OBs, Leggy Bones, French Pearls, all the key suspects, they're all back in stock. We also see a big restock and resupply in the Vibration X Ultra. So we are getting to that time of the year where the lipless bite is going to start to really crank out. So all the key colors, Joaquin Funa, Secret Gill, E2 Craw, so on and so forth, all of these return this week from Megabass. We also see a huge restock in the Big M series of crankbaits, and specifically the 7.5. So you guys are looking for a real deep diving crankbait. All the Big M 7.5s return from Megabass as well. US colors, Japan colors, they're all back. All right, and then really quick to some swim bait offerings. And again, we did a huge Megabass restock. So if there's been any items that you guys have been waiting on, chances are they probably came back in this week. SV3 spinnerbaits, Wazays, Ito Shiners, so on and so forth. I'm just going to kind of point out the ones that are super important that I know a lot of you guys have been really looking for. So Magdraft's return, specifically 6-inch size. All the colors are back. Albino pearl shad, whiteback shad, so on and so forth. All back in the 6-inch mag. We see a return of I Slide 262s. These came back a couple weeks ago, and I thought I ordered enough. They flew out of here. So if you guys missed out, all the key colors, Okawa, which is such a sick color, my favorite color to say, Ugui, Hasu, Rainbow, all back in stock. All right, packs are also back from Megabass. So if you guys were looking for clear pouches, anything like that, all of them return. The small and the medium, remember, have that mesh inside that you can store hooks or weights or anything inside, and the large is one big open case. So if you guys have been waiting on those return. All right, let's jump over to Lucky Craft really quick, Jeff. So one of the baits that really kind of caught me off guard in Lucky Craft as well, that was super hot last year, was the Areas spinnerbait, and specifically the feather-tuned model. Now, this is a bait designed for trout fishing originally, but they made it in some normal bass type colors. So, you know, Wakasagi, Sengetsu Wakasagi, baitfish silver, so on and so forth. And it's become now kind of a staple crossover trout, BFS, bass. I mean, every species eats this thing. And essentially, it's just a tiny little spinnerbait. You can cast and wind, you can lift and drop, you can do all kinds of stuff with this thing. It does have the hand-tied feather to the back, so it gives it just a little bit different look and movement under the water. They've been out of stock for quite some time, a difficult bait for them to make. They finally got a big production run of them back. So if you guys have been waiting on these, or maybe you haven't thrown this yet and you're looking for just a great little BFS spinnerbait, this guy is dope. It's available in a 3.5 gram and a 5.2 gram, so a couple different size options there for you. But this is definitely a time to scoop them up. Again, this is not a bait that's available very often, so if you've been looking or waiting, scoop them up. The Areas return. And we also see some new color additions to the Pointer 78 line this week. So we see the Ghost Black and Gold, which is one of our more popular colors in the Pointer 100, and we see the Ghost Northern Pike. Now, with Lucky Craft colors, I like to take them out of the package to really let you guys get a sense of the color. So here is the Ghost Black and Gold. So as you can see, it is a transparent base color. It's an all clear color with some black bars. It does have a little kind of silver flash insert in there to give you just a little bit of color hit. So just a very natural kind of bluegill perch type pattern. Super dope color. So this is available in the 78 now as well as the 100. So that returns. We also see this Ghost Pike color, which I just think is super cool. I mean, this could be a baby bass. It could certainly be a bluegill. It's basically a watermelon back, a transparent body. It's got those really cool bars. So if you guys live, you know, anywhere where pike are present, or, you know, again, any of those species I just mentioned, this could be a great one. So that is available now. And we also see a return of some really hard to get Pointer 100 colors. So I'm just going to fly through these. So Black Crappie returns. This is just a staple color, obviously designed to mimic a crappie, but it's just a great all-around shad pattern. Keta Bass returns. This is a Japan color that they have brought into the Pointer 100 lineup. So just, again, a great all-around shiny color. One of our best-selling colors, Smallmouth Bass. I like to take this one out because it needs to be seen. So smallmouth bass in Lucky Craft, just a beautiful, fully transparent smallmouth color. It's got a little bit of a light kind of whitish pearl belly, and then just a great transparent color. So one of the best smallmouth patterns that returns. And then Jeff, I know you're going to be excited about this. You're a big muskie guy.
A huge musky guy, yeah.
Red muskie
Interesting.
in the Pointer 100. So this is not necessarily a new color, but it's not a color that they make very often. And it's pretty cool. Now, I don't know, do bass eat muskie? I mean, I guess when they're little, they probably would, but I don't know that I look at this as much as a like straight muskie imitation, as just kind of a natural color. It's got that little bit of red hit on the bottom and that kind of goldish green on top. I think it's going to be a highly effective color. Again, anywhere you guys are kind of fishing maybe that tannic type water could be really cool. So there you go, red muskie from Lucky Craft, available now. All right, a new product drop from Owner.
Whoa.
All right, yeah, we don't talk about like hooks and terminal that often, right? We see a new centering pin, a new CPS. This is the CPS Slim version. Now the Slim version is designed specifically for elastomer type plastic. So one of the challenges to a CPS spring is they don't really twist well into like an Elastec or something like a Z-Man or something that's got that elastomer base. So Owner redesigned the Slim specifically for those baits. Now you can certainly use them in a regular bait, but the regular CPS spring is probably still going to be the best option. But for the elastomer plastics, the Slim will help twist in there and hold them in place. Just give you a different option. So you can change out the CPS spring on any of your normal hooks and add the Slim if you're using that. So kind of cool. All right. You know, earlier last year, Savage Gear kind of surprised everybody by coming out with some pretty dope bluegill swim baits. Do you remember the RTF and loose body?
Down
and
to and ready to.
RTF. Yeah, there you go. Yep, ready to. So now we see a new RTF in a really cute little 3-inch size. So I bring you the new Pulse Tail Bluegill in a 3-inch version of the RTF. And it's available in a bunch of colors, including some new colors as well. Right, so you know, you've got your gills, you've got your tilapias, you've got some, you know, kind of, you know, pink gills and chartreuse gills, so all kinds of different color options in here, right? But here, let's open one up. This tilapia one is sick.
Okay. Back rack, A-rig.
Oof. So I know a lot of people don't have tilapia, but you know, when they feed on tilapia, they generally have kind of a purplish hue to them. But more than anything, I just wanted you guys to see the size. So you can see it's a really dope size for just getting bit. It's going to be a great one anytime there's little, you know, bait fish or little bluegill, little tilapia, any of this kind of stuff around in the shallows. Now you have this perfect kind of, you know, very lifelike imitation going under there. They're 3/8 of an ounce. Okay, so they're going to be easy to cast. These are the RTF version, Jeff. So they are ready to get down.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So there you go, guys. Pretty excited for this. I'm a sucker for any like little bluegill type baits. I think this gold gill is super dope for like perch and stuff. The crappie is obviously super dope. All the colors are cool. So if you guys are looking for just something small and finessey, could be dope from Savage. All right, and we also see a new color drop in the Savage Gear Ned Craw and Ned Salamander. Griff, your favorite technique here.
Oh yeah.
Very excited for Griff to get these in his arsenal. Green pumpkin chartreuse. Pretty simple color, but haven't been available before in the Craw or the Salamander. So if you guys like these, now these are both elastomer type plastics, so they're gonna have a good float, good movement under the water. So available now from Savage. All right, Jeff, a few items to talk about that we are gonna do some specials on.
Specials?
Specials.
You don't do specials.
Well, everything around here is special. These are going to be extra special, okay? Kind of like me. So just a few things that we are going to put on sale, just letting you guys know about. We're going to start right here. The Teckel Lures Bladewaker. Now, we have a big supply of these guys. It's coming to chatterbait season. We are doing a special for this weekend only, $5. Okay, so $13.99 is the normal price. $5 Bladewaker weekend is happening right now. So if you guys would like to pick one of these up, now is the time. They are doing a redesign on this. little bit different hook, a little bit different skirt and hook and blade combination. So we're just getting the last of the batch out. These are one of our favorites. I love throwing the Bladewaker. Griff loves throwing the Bladewaker. So if you guys haven't put this in your arsenal, now is the time to do it. So if you guys want any of them, scoop them up, $5. It's below cost. It's a great deal. Reins soft plastics. We're going to include that in the deal as well. We're doing 70% off Reins plastics. So again, some new packaging coming, some new stuff coming. So we're just cleaning up everything that we have on hand. So if you guys are throwing the ring craw, the punch and predator, you know, Griff lives on their Ned baits. Am I right? So if you guys want any of these, 70% off while supplies last on those. How about a brand you probably didn't even realize we sold around here, Jeff?
Okay, what do you have?
Strike King.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, exactly. So we are kind of cleaning up some space to make room for some more, I don't know, product that's in line with our culture around here. So a lot of these are great baits, but they need to go. So Squarebills, whatever that is. I don't even know what it is. The Squarebill? Oh, Squarebills. Those, red eye shads, tungsten 2-taps, all of these are going to be half off. Okay, so 50% off. Great chance to just pick them up for $2, $3, $4 a piece. Great option there. We're also going to get rid of some soft plastics. So, sorry, Griff, but the Rage Ned Bug is gone.
Oh, no.
Okay, so Ned Bugs, Rage Chunks, Rage Lobsters, again, 50% off. We're just blowing through them. So if you guys throw any of this stuff, a great chance to pick them up and just add to your arsenal. Also, let's include some rods in there. So Shimano X Pride, one of our more popular selling rods. We just did a big restock of these. We're gonna blow out the entire X Pride line. We're gonna do 25% off. So we're gonna save you guys 25%. A lot of key models just came back in. The 7.2 medium heavy glass, 7.2 medium heavy jig and worm rod, the 7.3 extra heavy, their frog rod, pitch and rod. So if you guys like X Pride, we're gonna save you about $50, 25% off of these guys while supplies last. That is available right now. All right, some restocks from Shimano. I know reels have been a nightmare, especially for you lefties. We've been getting a lot of righties in. So lefties rejoice this week. If you're a Shimano fan, Metanium's back in stock in all gear ratios. Metanium DC's back in stock. So if you guys have been waiting for any of these, those return this week from Shimano. All right, new product line for us here in the store. Jeff, I was hoping this would be a bigger drop today. We inventoried them just a couple days ago, and Griff kind of let the cat out of the bag, and we pretty much sold out of everything very quickly. So very eye-opening. The good news is that this is going to be an exciting brand to watch, especially for you swim bait guys. But here is the official drop of Leviathan rods. Now, Leviathan is a U.S. company based in Texas. All of these are built on North Fork composite blanks. They have several different series. So this week we see the drop of the Omega series, which is going to be more of the hard bait series. Treble hook, built more in a parabolic action. We should see the Alpha, which is the soft bait series, drop maybe next week. Give us a week or two, and we should see that, and we will try to keep these in rotation. Now, because this is a smaller kind of custom rod builder, supply is not going to be just constantly available. So if you see something that comes through and you guys want to try it, or you've been waiting on it, definitely scoop it up, because there is going to be a 4, 6, 8 week lag window between resupplies, more than likely. So just a very great build here using Alps reel seats and Fuji reel seats. Great grips. The one in my hand is actually a 6 to 16 ounce, so it's the double extra heavy, rated for 20 to 50 pound. So it's called the Omega Dirty Dragon. This would be a great one for your bigger glides, your Ballum 300s, your mothers, that kind of stuff could be great on this. So if you guys have been looking for just another option, good warranty, great made, Leviathan rods available now at the Hookup Tackle. All right, guys, let's talk really quick about some Sims products. Jeff, right up your alley. And something I see you wearing a lot. I know you're kind of the Sims guy, the Sims poster child, right? And something that I know you're always kind of walking around in is waders, right? So back are waders. Now, we are going to talk specifically today about Flyweight. Flyweight is a big segment of their catalog that includes waders, packs, gear. We've been using a lot of this over the last year. Excited to finally have it all drop. Now, while a lot of these things may be geared towards fly fishing in general, a lot of this stuff is becoming very applicable in our world, shore fishing, BFS fishing, you know, trout fishing for sure. So I'm gonna have Griff talk about the waders and the packs because I know he's super stoked about having this stuff. So Griff, will you join me, sir?
Yeah.
Okay, so first off, let me just say really quick, this is a look at the Flyweight stocking foot wader. And what you're gonna see, these are Gore-Tex waders. Obviously everything Sim's gonna be super bomber, but what you're really going to see here in this series is this special kind of molly webbing stuff that they have. So Griff, take this away and talk to us about why you're excited about these things.
Okay, so this webbing here it's just like your typical molly gear. They call it the Hex Grid. What's so special about this one is this is going to allow you to put things on here in any direction that you want. So normally everything has to go up and down, but now you have this option because it's a hexagon. You just use the straight edges and you can put your attachments on in any direction. You can face them any way. You can put them sideways, you can put them up and down, you can put them at your 45s, and it allows you to totally customize everything that you're doing with your gear. All right, like on these waders right here, it has this huge grid system on there. You can add a pack on there, you can add a water bottle on there, and if you don't want your pack next to your water bottle and you want to come sideways, just put your water bottle sideways, and then you can just go in there and grab it like that. You know what I mean? There's so many different options. You can customize it any way that you really want to. I've been in the store just adding attachments and taking attachments off these things, just trying to figure out the limits of them, and they're pretty much unlimited. So this is the one that's got me uber excited. All right, this is the Flyweight Hip Hybrid system. It's gonna come just like this with the belt, the pack, and the water bottle system right here. This is a water bottle that's made for a full-size thermos, not just a bottle. All right, so this one's gonna come with the Hex Grid on the inside, and then it's gonna have your standard molly system on the outside rings right here. All right, these packs are super dope. They got a hard shell on them, and there's space. I can fit a lunchbox in there with no problem, and the front opens also, so you can fit. You can't fit a second lunchbox in there, but like a terminal box, like a little small, like 3400 size Plano. You can fit like 20 packs of soft plastics in there. You can fit everything. It has a little side pouches. It's everything you really need for like a light day of fishing. I also like to wear my packs when I'm fishing on a boat, but you know, I'm not gonna wear a backpack when I'm on a boat. So these hip packs really do a good job for me. I have another one that I use that I can attach to this. So I have like a double pack. That way I don't have to bend down, get into a compartment. Everything's on my hip and I'm fishing and I'm ready to go.
So, and I should point out too that this comes as a system like what you're holding now.
Yes.
But you could also buy the individual pieces. So if you just want this belt without any of these packs attached, and then you want to pick and choose and mix and match your packs, you could buy this separately. You could buy that separately. There's a smaller little pack that you can do, and you can mix and match however you want to mix and match this. Super easy to customize it.
Yeah. Also, the system that they built this on, so we're used to doing a weave and then snapping or velcroing everything. This one doesn't have a snap or a velcro, and it stays on there. So there's one less part of the system that's not there to break, right? Snaps break, velcro comes undone. So it's a very genius idea, I think, for putting this system on there. You're gonna see a lot of these in some of our videos when we go out fishing, because this is a must-have for me. I gotta have one of these on, and it's dope. And then you have the velcro here, so you can put, if you don't like the Sims logo, you can put a patch over top of it.
Yeah, whatever patch you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super dope.
Cool. Here, while you're there, talk to me about this sling, because this is a sling that you were really excited about that they were launching. Talk to me about this thing.
Okay, so this sling right here, it looks like a small little like camelback thing. It looks super tiny, but this thing has space for days in it. Like, got the side opening there, has so much room. Like,
And you just pack and pack and
Yeah.
pack, and there's still space.
yeah, there's 2 full-size lunch boxes in there, and that's the big lunch box.
Right.
And then there's still more room.
Right.
There's so much space. It looks so little.
Right.
Like, it's so deceiving when you look at it. It's got the shoulder strap on there, plus the, I don't know what the anchor harness or
Yep.
whatever this is, so it doesn't slide when you're bending down and stuff like that. They really put a lot of thought into all this gear when they built it. And I know they kind of built it for fly fishing guys, but this has a ton of uses for us,
Yes.
right? It's
Yeah.
expandable, it's small.
If you carry a net, it has this through pocket here where you can drop your net down here as well to, you know, handle a net if that's something you do from the
Yeah.
shore. It has a tube holder here that you could put like an extra spare rod if it's in a tube, or you could use it as a water bottle holder or whatever, however you want to use it.
Yeah.
Pretty smart.
Yeah, it has all the attachment points that you need. I think the future of fishing, especially like bank fishing, is going to go to smaller, more compact packs, but actually minimizing what you take,
Right.
right? Because when we have the option to take a billion different things, we're going to take a billion things. And then the day just becomes filtering through your gear to figure out what you want to throw.
And you're just lugging a mess.
Yeah.
That's my problem, is
Yeah.
lugging a mess.
But with this, you can still take a lot of stuff and still be compact.
Right.
It's so dope.
Yeah.
And then it's got the Velcro here again. Everybody loves patches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
100%.
Thanks, guy.
All right.
All right, and while we are on packs, let me just show a couple more new arrivals in here. These are the Freestone packs. Now, I'm excited for these because, as Griff just mentioned, like, I am like the mega gear whore. Like, I overpack for everything. Would you say that's a fair assessment, Jeff?
I've seen it, yes.
Yes. So if all they're eating is one specific crankbait, I'm bringing 500 fucking crankbaits. That's just the way I am, right? So these are packs that are going to be built more for me, right? So these are Freestone. There's a hip pack. There's a sling pack. First off, they're super dope. They're a really nice kind of black ripstop. They have, you know, the hard external pieces when you need them, but lots of, you know, hidden little pockets, tons of room. I could just fill these things up so much that I could confuse myself for a week, right? So super dope. There's the sling pack. There's a little chest pack. So if you guys want to be, you know, minimal and just have everything right here at your chest and available, you could drop little boxes and stuff in there. Chest pack is dope. This is a pack that I've actually been helping Sims try to really dial in, and this is the Freestone Hip Pack. So I've had a prototype of this now for about a year, and it is the biggest, most solid hip pack that I have in my arsenal. It's got tons of space, so much room that you guys can do all kinds of things, internal compartments for days. So just if you're looking for a bigger solution, the Freestone packs are definitely going to be the answer for you. All right, and then to kind of wrap it up, let's talk about a couple more flyweight pieces. So these are going to be super critical wear pieces in the flyweight line. So first up, we see the Flyweight Access Hoodie. Now, this is a really dope kind of grid fleece type hoodie with a wind and water resistant kind of shell on the outside. It's lightweight. This is going to be the perfect hoodie to use when it's just a little chill in the air, right? So if it's straight up winter, you're gonna want a bigger jacket, but for like your early morning or late in the evening kind of pursuits where you just need to wear something, this is perfect. It's super light, it doesn't weigh anything, it's highly packable, so you can compress this thing down into a small little pocket and store it, but it's super warm with that Polartec grid fleece on the inside. Now, to go with that is the Flyweight Shell jacket. Now, if you guys have been following me on Instagram, last summer at ICAST, after Jeff and I kind of went through and saw all the amazing like pride and all the lure innovation at ICAST, I spent a few days at Disney World and just kind of dorking around Orlando and some ponds with my family. And all of our family had this jacket on. Now, one of the things you guys know is in the summertime, it still rains a lot, right? You don't want to be wet and soaked, but you can't wear a full size, like a pro dry jacket around, right? A, they're heavy. B, they're just so thick, you just sweat to death. This is the Arizona solution that we've been using for a long time. Works great anywhere where it's hot, where it's humid, because A, it packs down into its own pocket. So literally it weighs nothing, highly packable, but it is packed like Gore-Tex. So you still have a Gore-Tex jacket on to keep you totally dry. It totally vents. You can wear it all season long. So just a great addition. Finally available now here in store. So if you guys have been looking for a very lightweight rain jacket, these are available now. And then let's end the show, Jeff, with something that I know you have been dying to get. These are the Simms Flyweight pliers. Now, you know, pliers come in all different shapes and sizes and qualities, right? So we see a titanium, we see a Simms orange. These are designed to strap onto anything. They strap onto any of these packs, your waders. They're very easy on and off, ergonomic, right? Solid aluminum. You can use these in fresh or salt water. So they have braid cutters in them, everything that you need and everything right there. Now, if you guys are not used to aluminum pliers, you're gonna shit yourselves when you see the price. $179.95. Good deal, Jeff?
Yeah, 100% they are. Dude.
Oh, interesting.
Because they're different. They're pliers.
They're crazy expensive.
You can't get pliers anywhere.
But these are, you know, made in the U.S., machine grade aluminum, super high-end components. So, you know, if you guys are looking for like kind of the ultimate plier for, you know, walking around, the bang just having strapped on you, could be a great option for you. So there you go, Flyweight pliers from Simms, available now. All right, my friends, that is a wrap for us this Sunday. Cheers to you guys. Happy Sunday, guys. Hope you are having a great weekend. As always, appreciate the time that you give us to come in. So hopefully that was fun. Jeff, what say you on this episode?
This was an episode.
I know.
That's,
you are right.
That's how
Deep thinking by Jeff.
I'm gonna leave it.
Yeah, deep thoughts by Jeff. Jeffrey the King. The King speaks. All right, guys. If you have any questions on any of the product drops that we did, please drop them down below. I will get to them. Jeff will leave links, of course, below too, if you want to check any of them out closer. And again, on behalf of myself and Jeff and Griff and John and Carmen and Hua and everybody around this place, guys, thank you for the support. Thank you for the business. Until next time, happy Sunday, everyone. Cheers.